A new method for the solo tombstone duplication glitch in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies has been discovered. What's going on, guys? Wesley here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can do this method that, in my opinion, is the absolute easiest way to actually do the tombstone duplication glitch. Now, in past methods, you may remember that $1,000 portal that's by Bad Signal. Now, if you haven't done that, don't worry about it. What you're going to be using is the Act 4 mission countermeasures. Now, this is different from the current tombstone duplication glitch. A lot has changed, and I'm telling you guys, you have way more time if you do the tombstone duplication glitch this way. But if you've already completed countermeasures, you can't actually select it. It will just show up on the map, so don't worry about that. I have it completed. The other two things that you're going to need is a decoy grenade as well as a blood burner key. Now, if you don't have a blood burner key, either get it from someone or go watch my video on the new dark ether. You can find it in the description down below to actually unlock that schematic. Now, once you've completed all of those requirements, the last couple of things I need you to do is go ahead and go into a game with all the items and essence that you want. Make sure your rucksack is perfect. Make sure it has all the items and essence that you want to duplicate, and go ahead and destroy your existing tombstone. Once you've destroyed your existing tombstone, go ahead and make your way to the area that I do. Now, this is the top right of the map by the beach. You may recognize this in past tombstone duplication glitches that still work. However, this method again is much faster. Now, tip number one, I just want you guys to note this rock over here. If you have trouble timing with the tombstone duplication glitch, use this rock as your landmark for walking out. It is very, very easy to watch for. Second of all, watch out for this little batch of seaweed on the ground. This is where I always spawn my blood burner, but the recording that you're looking at right now is my first attempt at this glitch. So first of all, you're going to go ahead and spawn your blood burner. Again, make sure that you have it in your rucksack still. So make sure that you've obviously done the tombstone duplication glitch at least once, which is why I have two in my rucksack. But a little cool trick that you may not know about with the blood burner, if you drive it over water and get off of it, it will teleport back to land. But if you get on it before it actually disappears, so you get off of it and get onto it immediately over water, you're actually going to spawn wherever it last was seen on land. So you can see me try it twice. Again, this is my very first time, so those were my first two attempts at doing it. If you're on console, just keep in mind, you always have to hold the button versus PC. I just hit F to get on and off, but on console you're going to have to hold X, for example, on Xbox. So once you've had time to practice that portion of the glitch, make sure that you drive off close to the edge of the map, kind of where that seaweed was that I just showed you, and go ahead and follow the path that I do. Now, what you want to make sure that you do as a part of this portion of the glitch is do not go anywhere on land. Don't touch anything, just simply drive over water. We're going to be heading towards the tier 3 zone. Now, it's not going to take too long. If you have countermeasures already enabled as your mission, which you absolutely have to for this glitch or have it completed, you will actually have a ping there permanently. It will be located right here towards the north end of tier 3. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is mark where we're going to be heading. There's a particular portion of this beach that I actually want you to stop on. You will be driving onto land as a part of this, but you need to make sure that you don't go too far. So watch where I go, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull up on the beach right near this rock on the right. Now, at this point, you should be using your decoy grenade. So if you don't have decoy grenades on your player, just make sure you have at least like stamina up and some extra shields or something like that, or even a dog as a distraction. But where you're going to go is right here on this edge of the rock. Go ahead and drive here and then just stop. Now, at this point, you can get off and go ahead and run towards countermeasures. Countermeasures is now going to be the portal that you're going to be using if you're using the blood burner as your method. So go ahead and throw down a decoy grenade, and then you want to make your way back over to your blood burner. So as you can see here, you can jump right off the rock, hop on the blood burner, and what you're going to do is back up far enough into the water where you're not near the edge of the shore, and you're going to get off and get back on just like we did before, and you're going to be sent all the way across the map. Now, at this point, you have all the time in the world. I mean, guys, look how much time I have. I'm on the edge of the map. I'm like 1 foot away from the edge. I just went ahead and accepted early. It doesn't matter. But again, as usual, you want to make sure that you run out at 6 seconds. You can use the blood burner and drive out. I highly suggest that you do not do that because it is way easier to do it while running. Now, once you've gotten the eliminated symbol, go ahead and make sure that you quit when this loading screen comes up, and make sure that the game hasn't fully loaded. You can also, I've heard, wait for the actual launching words to appear on the top, but I highly suggest again that you just simply wait for the loading screen to appear and it says trying to load game or whatever it says, and you should be able to quit on all platforms. Now, if you do all of those steps correctly, you should have all of your items in the menu as well as in your tombstone in the game, but I highly suggest that you craft 2 blood burner keys before you actually get this glitch started, or simply bring a blood burner key in and do the original tombstone duplication glitch with the $1,000 portals and bad signal. That way you can come into the game like so, and you can have 2 in your rucksack at all times, so you always can do this over and over again. So if you guys appreciate the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.